go. Just getting them ready to go in the big tank. Some beautiful ones in this bucket here. 6 inches each. 2 small ones are 5 inches. These are 6.5 inch. They are big. These are some of the biggest ones I have out of them. Sorry for my voice, guys. I've been a little sick, so for that cheap price. So I need to get rid of them. There. Let's see what the temperature's at. That's what I'm waiting for. The temperature, they just went on a 6-hour car, 6.5, 7-hour car ride. So thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. The water got kind of cold. So these are from 3 states over, these fish are. Thanks for the love. Much appreciated. You guys are awesome. But yeah, these are about 6 inches. The orange one in here is about 5, but these are about 6.5. And then the ones in this bucket, the small one is 5, sorry, small one's 5 inches, and then 6.5 and 6. So these are some pretty big African cichlids. They're OBs, and orange one and a yellow one, so that's pretty cool. It's like an honor to have cichlids this big. We're just waiting for the water temperature to get right. We're going to pop them in 125. We're going to pop them in here with all these guys. So we're going to see how well, because my biggest one in there is like 4 inches, maybe pushing 5. So this is going to be really interesting to see these guys go in there. Check the water temperature again. It's been a little bit. Trying to be patient. Not trying to have any issues here, so. Yep, African cichlids, peak OBs, and just pretty sure Mubana oranges, just regular. Can't think of what the name of them are right now. All right, so our water in here is 78 degrees. Is 77. Oops. I'm gonna add a little bit of more warm water to this. Try to bring that temperature up just a little bit more in that one. And then let me take the temperature of the big tank here. The big tank is at 76.5. So yeah, they get huge. It takes a long time though. Oh, that's cool, Kurt. Cut. Heck yeah. These are some of the biggest ones that I have right now, and I mean, if you took care of them, you know. No, I'm not gonna eat them later. That little mango. Nah, these guys are big though. Big healthy fish. We're gonna throw them in a minute here. Let's see if I can get out and show you guys. I doubt it. This guy might come out. Come on. There we go. Really pretty color, and I mean that's a big fish, guys. These guys are huge, but they're really pretty. See if another guy will let me get him. Show you this other OB. He's These guys have been around the block a few times, so they shouldn't be too skittish. You seen that one, I got him out, no problem, first try. This guy is just fighting. I had him halfway up the bucket and he skidded out because of the other fish. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. I can't tell this one. Let's get over the top like that. There we go. Look at that guy. He's pretty as well. I told you these guys are pretty big. Oh, I love handling fish with your hands, especially when they let you get them out like that. Because, you know, they will fight and fight and fight. So it's satisfying when you're able to lift them out of the water by hand. Absolutely. I haven't really looked at this orange guy in here. Let's see. I haven't really got to look at these. The guy just said he's interested in getting rid of them. And I was like, well, I'll take them. This guy's like hand feeding. He thinks I have food in there. There we go. This guy's pretty big. He's cool too. He looks like he needs a little food. His stomach's a little sank in. Hey, 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 hey. A little action there. I shut the lights off in the basement above the fish tanks, and my Oscars immediately went to sleep in the corner of the tank. Yeah, Oscars do that. I have some pretty big Oscars myself in my 220 out in the living room. This is a 125 African tank that we're going to be putting these guys into, and these are some of the biggest ones that I have, so this is going to be really interesting on how my other tank mates react, because they're anywhere from 2.5 inches to probably I might have one that's 5.5 in there. So as big as that orange one I just pulled out. But it's nice to have at least 6 of these. No, sorry, I don't really do the small fish too much. Tetras. I do have some tetras though, sadly. So I guess I like, some of them are pretty. All right, I'll say that. Some of them are pretty. I do have a couple of tetras. Man, this is gonna get real. You guys want to put these in here? Really interesting. Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated for the likes. All right, I'm gonna the neon tetras. Yeah, yeah. I got some of the Harley Quinn right now, and I think I'm gonna take them out. I always forget about them. That's the first tank that I ever set up. It's been going for over a year, solid. No water changes. Got my Oscars 2 months ago, 1.5 inch, and now they're about 6 inches. Yeah, Oscars get big quick, especially if you got them in a decent sized tank. What size tank do you have them in, Garrison? Yeah, I'll show you cut in a minute. You're feeding them good, and once again, what size tank do you have them in? So I mean, that does help with good food if you got them in a decent sized tank. Because I mean, as big as Oscars get, I mean, I'd say you should have them at least in a 55 or a 75 gallon tank for 2 Oscars. Let me grab my other device and let me turn some lights on. Yeah, the yellow ones, they're nice. Here, I'll show you guys, I think some of you guys are new here. Let me turn that light off. This is the tank they're going into. Thanks for the thumbs up, appreciate it. That's the tank they're going into. Oh, and I have some jewels, some red jewels up in this bag up here, and one more small African. I think that's all I have over there. Yeah, there's 3. There should be 3 bags floating over there. Forgot to tell you guys about those. These probably need to come out first, honestly. before we do those, because these have been in bags. So yeah, it's not going to be the greatest. These are some giant jewels. These jewels are big, you guys. Like, these guys are pretty big jewels. They're about 5 inches. No, they're about 4.5, 4.5. Yeah, this guy's about 4.5. So they're pretty big. Well, we're about to put those in, and then I got one small African in here that's gonna go in. So we got those guys, all those guys floating over there to put in. Let's see here. The starter is a 75 gallon, but I have a 250 gallon. I'm trying to get started, but it's heavy and I need help moving it. Dude, that's nice. It's bigger than the tanks I have. The biggest I have is a 220. So that's pretty cool. Is it an acrylic tank? An acrylic 250? But yeah, 75 gallons good for the Oscars for quite some time. You could actually, grow them up to, full size in there, I'd say. And they'd be good with a decent filter and good enough supply of oxygen in the water. Looks like I just went on vacation for like 3 days, so kind of still looking at fish, guys. I'm sorry, bear with me. I want to put these in here, but I'm looking over the tank to make sure there's nothing dead down in the rocks or anything. Everything looks accounted for in my tank. So I think even all 11 fry that are in the tumbler over here are still accounted for. So yeah, cut, I bet. That'd be pretty badass. Alright, let me see here. Let me turn some tanks on in the living room cut. I didn't forget about you. I'll show you them tetras. I just kind of need to get these fish that are in the bags out for now, I think, and start stocking these tanks up, and then I'll get around to showing you the tetras. So try to stay tuned here. I need to put this fish in an isolation tank and get him some medication. He's got a sore on top of him. It's like a bloody spot. Alright, let me turn tanks on here. Light. Control all the way up. Alright, I think stuff's good to get cracking now, so we can get these guys going in. Excuse me. And I mean, I'm not afraid to drop them. It's just honestly, when you net these guys when they're this big, you're talking half your room soaked. So it's bad enough like my Oscars when I gotta move them to a med tank or something, or even my Jack Dempsey or my Green Terror. They're pretty big. Man, I tell you what, everything gets soaked. I get soaked head to toe with so much water so fast. I'm like, what just happened? It's almost like I just got out the shower. Let's see if I can count my babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 babies in there still. Cool. So all my fry made it. So I need to move a lot of stuff around, you guys. I got the 10-gallon African Cichlid tank that needs to be moved. Them guys in there to the. Oh my God! There's just I gotta do. I don't think the camera can follow me from here. Fix this so we can try to get like a little bit of the fish in and getting them. And I don't think you guys are gonna get to see both. You guys will see the fish in my hand, I guess, and then it looks like I'll just put the fish in like right here somewhere so you guys can see it at least initialize of the tank. Let me check video quality before we get started on this and make sure that I'm doing alright on my live. How does quality look to you guys? Cause give me a couple comments. Garrison cut. Jack Dempsey's fish, yeah. Hell yeah. A bluegill from a fish tank. Bluegills are nice. The babies and the dad killed them all. Tank. Nice. So the quality looks good. Clearer than my tank at the moment. Alright, cool. So you guys can actually see detail the things. That's all I want to make sure. Needs to turn black. Still gotta double check. It's good to know that it looks good to you guys, but I want to see how it looks if I try to view it. See if there's a difference. I turned out my sponge filters and it was nasty. Yeah, I hate that. Mine get nasty sometimes too. Alright, here we go. I'm loading on my live right now. Petco, yeah, I bet that would be pretty insane. Alright, I honestly think I can get you guys a little clearer than that. That does look pretty clear. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it. Try this. Alright, quality's nice. I'll leave it. I won't mess with nothing. Alright, so I guess we'll go up first. Let me get these bags unloaded, guys. So where can we go with these? I'm gonna put them in close. Yeah, I guess since we're not doing the bucket fish yet, we gotta do the bag fish. I'm gonna put you guys on a good spot, like right here. Sorry guys, I'm just getting over a cold. It was really bad. We'll do right here. Or the bubbles might be in the way, huh? Alright, we'll go right here. That's doable. Alright. These are all double bagged too, it sucks. Alright, I'm going to be away from the chat for a minute, so I'll get back to it and try to catch back up. Let's get a couple of these guys out. Let's start with this baby guy, I guess. Kind of feel bad throwing the baby in there first to start it off, but see how these guys are feeling. I know they're hungry. They haven't ate. So I was going to kind of use that as an icebreaker. I know people do it a little differently. They say this and that and this and that, but that's how I do it. I'll let them be in there for like an hour or two, and then I'll feed. Kind of take the aggression down a little bit, it seems. At least that's in my case. Can't vouch for other people's. Double bag's fun. I normally hand grab all my fish out too, you guys, so sorry. Can't help it. Let's see here. This little guy. See if I can get his butt. I got him. Contender number 1. Ready? Alright, where are we at? Right here. Go, little guy, go, little guy, go. Oh man, he's down here. Oh, he's getting bullied, but he can go places other fish can't. See if he's smart enough to figure it out. Hopefully he's smart enough. So there's that. Get kind of want to wash my hands where I'm washing the fish. know it's odd, but that feels better. Alright. Let's get to doing this. I just don't, you know, I was driving and stuff and moved all much stuff in the house, so I don't know what could be on my hands that rubbed off from something else, so for the sake of the sorry, I've already handled a couple of the fish, so my hands are clean normally. Everybody's hands get dirty. It's like the worst thing about getting fish, guys, is trying to get the dang rubber bando off the bag. There we go. I got another one to get off. I'm not complaining about the double bag situation though now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to complain about a double bag at all. I'll make sure that you don't have a wet mess when you get home. Hopefully this one's a little easier to get off. Cutting them, they end up in like a million pieces every time I do that. You guys are gonna watch me struggle with these rubber bands, I'll tell you what. Just don't make a video, I don't know what does. I do not have a pocket knife on me, so I might have to go grab something. There we go, there it goes. Aha. Alright, let's get this jewel out of here and put the jewel in. Where's the little fish? Anybody see him? Did he get gobbled up already? One little fish in a big body of water. Alright, here we go. We got this jewel here. Oh, yeah. Try not to use a bag of water. No. We got this big jewel, like I was telling you about, 4.5 inches. Beautiful. Look at that. Look, the other jewel's already by and hanging out. See, that one's got a little bit of blue in it. It was a red jewel, but it has blue. So I had to grab 2 of them. He's already faded off somewhere. It's alright, we'll find them and take a look and see how they're doing in a little bit. Let's get this other guy out. I mean, I guess I'll rip the bag for the first one. Get the other bag out, it's whatever. I'm not trying to save the bag, so that was a little better for sure. Just find it messier to try to rip it for the next go around. Oh, no. Let's go. I got a pinhole in this bag. It's just spraying out. Okay. Here we go. This is jewel number 2, and I mean these are from 6 hours away from my house, so hopefully I'm not regretting not getting more of these jewels. Wow, it's pretty. Put this aside. Really pretty fish, guys. I'm in. Look at him, he's right here. Ooh, he colored down quick, you guys. He colored down quick. Wow, that was like instant color down. That was amazing. Where's the other guy at? He's still got color to him? All right, let's keep rolling. So we got those bags of fish in. Now we're gonna get the fish out of the buckets in. I'm gonna take a minute break, show you guys the bucket that are new in here since you guys have been staring at the tank. So here's the bucket of fish that's going in. I see the little guy, he's in there. He's doing good. So here's the fish that are going in now. There's 6 of them. This is what's next. Let me check some comments here. Let's see here. Used to have Ford my 35-gallon filter on the back of 55 and charge my electric bill. Yeah, my electric bill's through the roof. Here's some cold fish. They get big, some of them. Oh, convict. Oh, not convict. Not Jack Dempsey. I'm not going to kill anything. Yeah, you can send me a fish if you'd like to. Harrison. Find a Jack Dempsey. Those are definitely not, and they're from a reputable place, so in Wisconsin. I have a Jack Dempsey. I can show you my Jack Dempsey. It's big. We'll probably have to talk after the video. If you have a Discord or something, I can message you. Alright, cool. That's up to you, man. That'd be awesome. Any contributions, and you send a fish or something, you send something my way, you know, I got on the fish wall, I'll show you real quick. Let's go take a quick tour while these guys are still basking and recovering from leaving Wisconsin to Michigan. Let's see here. Here's my giant Oscars. It's a 220-gallon tank. Big Vija Fenestratus. There's a green terror right here. Giant green terror. He's like 7 inches. He's big. And then here he is right here. Here's my Jack Dempsey. And yes, I have a Jack Dempsey and a green terror in the same tank. And a Vija Fenestratus and Oscars. Sure do. This is one of my big boys right here. He's big. And he's back there, you know, a couple inches from the glass, so plus water, deflection, camera angle, blah blah blah. I have tape, measuring tape up here. See. He's easily 10 inches, that guy is. Thank you. From a hobbyist to another, you got some nice looking aquariums and healthy fish. Thank you. I appreciate that. Contraband. Never subbed to Jose. Thank you. Big Oscars. Sometimes these guys get into it in here. Not too often. This guy's getting a hump on his head finally. He's getting big. He's easily 10 inches at this point. Maybe 9. It's an expensive fish. Yeah, Jack Dempsey's can do that. I think the big Oscars in here help. And then the fact I got a green terror and a Jack Dempsey in here, those aren't supposed to go together either, and none of them are supposed to go with the Vija Fenestratus or the Oscars. But here we are. Got giant 1 foot pleco in here as well. Keep the glass clean in the big tank. And then that's like a 8, 9 inch. I think he's 9 inches. He's an albino. And then that's the 16-inch bicher. He's big. He's a dinosaur. He's like 10 years old. He's a big guy. Type of fish is getting the hump. That would be the Vigifinistratus. And he's starting to also get red to his tail and to his head. He's starting to get his color finally. These fish take quite a while to get their color, but he's going to be over a foot within the next 3 or 4 months. He'll be over a foot long for sure. You guys are all saying hi right now. They're like, oh, you got the camera out, dude. We're hungry too. Yeah, they got stuff. Oh, I always cover the mic up. Sorry if I do that. They got some other stuff on Amazon. They're like $100, and it's like 500 gallon. See, I got all this, guys, too. I got a lot going on. These are all bristle noses and angelfish down here. These are the other Africans that I was talking about, the babies. They're like 2 inches or so, 2.5 inches. No convicts. Closest thing. Oh, actually, I lie. I do have 2 convicts. They're interesting ones. Look at this. That's a convict. Figured that out. I still can't figure it out, and I own it. That was one of the babies I had from just normal convicts, but these are polar parrots. These are close to convicts. Big polar parrots. Big guys. And there's this convict here. They're a little bit more on the scarce side, not quite the rare side. And then I got every kind of bristle nose known to man. Just a snail tank here. These are all 10 gallons. These are my super reds. There's the male and female actually right by each other. Female's got some age. The male is still growing. And the other female's back there in the back. These are L267s. Nope. L519s. AKA honeycombs. There's my male and female actually chilling right there. I hate it when they don't move. Like, are you dead in the cave, bro? Nah, he's moving. Creeps me out when they don't move. This is an empty tank right now. We just looked at that tank. These are green dragons. This is one green dragon tank right here. This empty tank was long fin green dragons, and they got boiled by a faulty heater. This is my asshole fish. He's just an asshole. He can't go with anybody else, so he gets punishment tank. He doesn't. Yeah, he's fine. All the water levels are fine in there. These are all my babies, all different kinds, guanas, OBs. But these guys are just growing out a little bit so they can go in the big tank eventually. These are just commons, male and female common in here. The male always hides inside the cave, so you're not going to see his butt, but he's pretty decent size. Bristle nose. These are my common long fin bristle noses. They're all just kind of hanging out, chilling right now. Then we have these. That's a green dragon. I don't care what you guys say. They came from green dragons, and yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, but sometimes that does happen. But it came from green dragon mom and dad. There's no arguing it. It's what happened. Fish just don't get slid in. So green dragon's in here though. I'm waiting for that guy to breed with another green dragon. Alright, these are more green dragons in this tank. They're just chilling. There's one down here, and those are all snails on top of that piece of wood. There's 3 in here, I believe, somewhere hiding. These are a new species. a bristle nose. Nobody else has these really. I got them from a guy, so I'm waiting for these to grow out. They are different. They're like a gray. They got dots on them and patches. It's very interesting. It's kind of like a common, but they definitely are not commons. They look way different. These are my albino bristle noses. 2 males, 2 females in this tank. These guys are kind of just chilling out all over. And then these are my blue-eyed lemons. I just got more blue-eyed lemons actually for us to put in a tank. I'm going to put it in the other tank in the other room though. So, and these are my L267 bristle noses. We're not going to get to see them either. They're skittish as fuck. They run and hide. But there's that. So we kind of went over this angelfish, big angelfish. And then you guys come back another day. I'm trying to do fish in there. So, oh, the tetras. There you go. For cut. Told you I had some. It's one of my clearest tanks and also a tank that I do not clean. I'll check the comments in a minute. African Cichlid in here and a Cory. He's pretty big. Just recently got him too. OB. And this is what we'll go over another day. Yeah, I got too many tanks. Alright, do you want a 2-foot pleco? Sure. Yeah, I'll take a 2-foot pleco. I'll put it in my 220. Absolutely. I returned my asshole fish back to the store I got him from. Yeah, I got him for free, and he just attacks anything that's way bigger than him. He thinks he's huge. So there's that. Let me get something to drink real quick, and then let's get these other fish in here to keep down on the bullying process that might happen. I'm trying to locate the couple of fish that we dropped in here already. They're back here. They're right here. They're both chilling right here. Back there. That's one of my originals. They're just chilling back here by this. There's one right here and there's another one right there. They're chilling with one of my other jewels. Boy, he reddened up a lot. This one down here on the bottom, you guys. He's down here. He's reddened up a lot since he's been in there. He makes my other jewels look like babies still. He's got so much color to them. He's bossing up in there. He's colored out. The other guy's dark. Hopefully that's a female. Hopefully I got a male and a female. That'd be a good grab. Very pretty. So his dots turn from, they lightened up to more of a greenish, tealish color from a blue. Let's see here. In order for me to get you that 2-foot pluck, I'd have to go down and visit some family in Florida. I'm in Michigan. Where are you at, Garrison? I'm like close to Ohio. Oh, they have the 2-foot pleco in Florida. I get it. I get it. Is that what you're saying? Iowa, that's not too bad. I just went to Wisconsin for the past couple days. Yeah, they do. They chase each other around all the time. I've been checking. That's what I'm looking right now. Like I said, I put new fish in and then I left. So this is like another batch of fish I'm putting in here, and I have another that fish in the living room, and the 29 gallons got to go in this tank too. I got to try to re-enter him in again. He gets all wimped out and like freaked out, and he ends up hiding, and he gets nipped at. He'll just sit there and take some hits. So I have to keep pulling him out, and I don't want him in that 29 gallon at all. I went to a Great Wolf Lodge in Wisconsin, so I did do some fun stuff. Took the baby there. It was fun. It was her first time at a water park. She had a blast. And that one's actually with like the first Great Wolf Lodge, I guess. That's what they said. Yeah, I gotta get this guy in a sick tank. You see the redness on the top right here of him. That's actually a wound. He needs to come out and go in a tank. Alright, these guys are still looking good down here. This is going to be fun putting these in here, you guys. I can't wait. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to drag you guys on or nothing, but, if you're into fish keeping, you understand, I added some fresh water to the water that I got from Dude, and then they're about to go in a completely different water change now. So this is my water that they're going into. I'm not acclimating them. They're big, hardy fish, so they should be able to go right in. You'd be surprised, fish run into the glass. Guy I get a lot of my African cichlids from, he was just telling me, he just showed me a fish that I was just over there 2 days prior or a day prior, and he showed me a fish when I came back. He's like, "There's that fish I was showing you, man, that I was so excited about it. I was like, I paid $300 for it. It's pure." And it's the fish is kind of like swimming on its sideways a little bit. He said it smacked the glass. It got spooked and just ran full speed into the side of the glass. So they do weird stuff sometimes. This tank's starting to look so cool, you guys. And then sometime this week, then I think I'm gonna have to put a cap on this tank, or get another 125. I'm about to go get like 21 more cichlids, and they're 17 of them of one type, and 3 of another type, and 1 of another, or something like that. Yeah, because there's 21, so it's 3 different types of African cichlids I don't have. So that's going to be cool too. And I think I'm going to add them all in here. This is just getting a little out of hand. My bio load bare bottom tank looks good, so I think as long as I add a little bit of prime in every once in a while to knock the nitrites, nitrates, and ammonia levels down and keep it down a little bit, I think we should be gold. So I just need to make like a weekly or bi-weekly ritual of adding some prime in here. Do you have any of those blue and yellow speckled cichlid? Blue and yellow speckled. I mean, I got some blue and yellow. This guy, see, he's coming back around up here right now in the top of the frame, right here. I mean, he's blue-faced, yellow, and he's kind of speckled. I mean, I think everything is kind of swimming by at this point, to be honest. I think your guys are kind of getting to see everything. I think they're swimming back and forth pretty good. Trying to keep you guys in this frame. I mean, I guess I can introduce. I don't know why I like to introduce new fish down here. So, but a lot of the fish are kind of right here right now. Heart attack's crazy. I wonder if this guy's gonna yellow out like my other one that I have. He might. He's starting to get some deep, deep color to him. This guy is right here. A lot of these are finally starting to color out. African OB peacock. I mean, that's a peacock right Here's a peacock right here. There's a peacock. It's a red zebra. It's a albino peacock, I think. No, that's not. I take that back. That's not. Zebra, peacock, peacock. Those two were peacocks. So yeah, you can see the spots kind of on this guy, I think. This little guy, his top fin, he's got tons of spots on it. That's this guy, that little guy swimming. Dang, camera joystick, I'm sitting at a weird angle. That little guy right here, keep an eye on him. Might get a good shot of him. Find one of the bigger ones, because this guy right here, right there is one too. I have probably like at least 5 in here. I'd say 5 or 10 of them. One in the back right there behind the bluefish. Back here is one. He just swam down. That's one right here too. See all the dots? There's probably 5 to 7 of them in here. But Pete just. I had a Kenny Cichlids look like that. Turned yellow within 2 days. That's sweet. I wish I could show you my setup so bad. I'll make a video and upload it to you. Upload it to your YouTube channel. I'd really like to see. I don't really do TikTok too much, so otherwise we could just go twinsies. I mean, if you're able to go, I think you have to be able to go live on YouTube. Oh, so I can bring you in twinsies possibly. Feeding the Oscars, heck yeah. Thanks for all the love and support, guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Alright, I think I'm ready to put these guys in. I have to go out in the living room, though, like right after, and grab the other fish and put him in last after all these new ones. So hopefully he gets overlooked this time, guys, because I had to pull him out twice now, trying to put him in. So let's go back down here, and I'm actually going to pick the camera up and move it down there. Let's do it like this. That looks good, I think. Try to get the light out of there. There we go. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll put my hand down in there, and you guys will be able to see. I'll show you the fish and put my hand down in the tank so you guys can see the fish. And I'll try to go at this spot right here where it's clear. So, all right, let's get this cracking. New fish, new fish, new fish. Start with whatever I can catch out of this bucket. And this orange one's going to be one of the first ones. It's like these guys have been handled before. Alright, so we got this guy going in first. See, right here's the spot, I think. He's got a really dipped belly. They're hungry. Oh, he's so big. Oh my god. We're not gonna lose him in here. He's big. This is a big guy down here. Alright, let's move to the next one. We're not gonna be able to miss these guys. This guy's gonna be a little feisty. Oh, this guy's pretty. Here's contestant number 2. He's pretty. I got some in there that are this size, I guess. You guys see that? He just let me chillingly put them in. Sad part is I don't know which one he is. I think he's the one that's boxing it out down here. I have a couple that look like him in there already, so it's going to be an interesting one to figure out. He's going to blend right in with my tank. Ugh. All right, let's get this next big guy out. This is going to be a fun one. Hopefully he doesn't fight and he just comes peacefully. I got him near the top. Nope. 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 Come on, bud. He's a big guy. I might have to net him out. Oh, wait. I got him. I got him. Hopefully he doesn't flop. If he flops, we're done. He's big. He's a big guy. There he goes. Their bellies, a lot of these guys, their bellies are dipped. He's a big guy. Alright, let's get the next bucket over. Oh man. Alright. I don't think all these are belly dipped. I hope not. 'Cause that could be bad. Big guy's getting checked out over here, big time. Right there, can't miss him. He's the biggest one in there. He's getting checked out by a bunch of fish right now. If he gets messed up in here, you guys, this is going to be impressive. See how big he is? Jeez. Alright, let's keep putting fish in. Try to get this distraction rolling. These guys in here are like, again, dude, you already pulled us out once. Yeah, this guy's also got a dipped belly. He's pretty dipped out. He's big, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss these. Mix these guys up with the ones that are in there already for sure. Maybe these couple of OBs that are in here. This one I'm about to pull out because I do have another one in there like them. Oh, we got one down. I knew it was going to happen eventually. And he's going to fight and flop around. There we go. I got him. We got him. This guy here. Jewel already nipped at his butt. He's down here right now. It's the guy we just put in. There needs some dominance for going around in there. Alright, we got one more to put in here. See if I can get him out peacefully. He's the biggest one that's in this bucket. Let's try not to have a flop here. There we go. That's who's going in now. Big guy. Beautiful. Ooh, he jetted out of my hand. Did you guys see that? He took off. I was like, bro. Alright, so that's all the fish out of the buckets, all the fish out of the bags. We just added 6, 7, 8, 9 fish to this tank. So let's see what happens. It's one of them you guys are looking at down here in the bottom. Let me see your guys' comments. Give you guys some responses now that I'm available again. Got bettas inside the goldfish tank. The bettas get eaten or do they beat the goldfish up? Cons and beautiful fish, bro. Like setup, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Experience with the Oscars. What does it mean if you go to the tank and there's poop floating? I don't think it's anything to worry about. It's probably just a dietary thing. I never really paid attention to that, I guess you could say. So, I mean, now that you say that, I've recalled having some floating poop, but I don't think that's anything bad necessarily. Trying to think. It could be, overfeeding or something, maybe. Yeah. I mean, there's always a huge list of things it could potentially be, I'm sure. Kurt, Cut, I showed him. Where were you at, dude? All right. Cut, you still in here? I'll go back out there, Cut. I'm just trying to babysit this tank a little bit. I got some chasing going on. But the chasing that's going on, this fish I already had, so. I got one more fish to go get and drop in here. So let me go grab, I will show you that while we go grab the other fish. I'll show you the tetras. These guys better be good. The house is a mess right now. I gotta pick up some stuff. Right here. My little school of them. Forgot about it. I don't have to ever do nothing to this tank. I always forget about it. Red tail, albino. Got like some loaches in here and stuff. There's a coolie loach right there. You just scurried off. Some shrimps in here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see them. And then I just got this new black loach right here. That's one of the ones we're gonna put in. Bro, I can't get rid of mean fish. Asshole. He's right here. You can see him now. I can't get rid of him. He's family. His stripes change on the sides of him and everything. Excuse me, guys. This is a fish we need to get out of here and try to put in that tank back there. Oh yeah, that fish is in jail. Yeah, I think there's a cherry shrimp in here somewhere. I got a couple of shrimps. This shrimp tank went south real quick. I'm about to downsize it. For now, there's probably still 20 shrimp in here. But I'm about to downsize it and see what's left in there. It went downhill real quick. I got duckweed infestation in it really bad. Alright, this guy's not going to let me get him out. I bet money on it. And I probably need my big net, which I don't know where it's at the moment. It's probably hanging up in the fish room. This lid don't like to stay up, so this makes it even funner. I've been trying to flip it in like this. That's how I've been doing it. Flipping it up. Look at that nice healthy algae on the lid. Sweet. And this net's probably not big enough for him, but let's see if he'll even... Yeah. This net is not big enough for him. Yeah, it is. Alright, we got him. Look at that blue, guys. There's no blue lights over here, so it's just him. Let's go try putting him back in this tank. Here we go, re-entry number 3 to the big tank. He's been swimming around everywhere, so let's see if he does keep swimming around and see if he gets bullied again. Hopefully not. That gives me my... Ooh. Got some mean fighting going on over here. Some really mean fighting going on. this guy right here. This guy right here, the new guy. I'm gonna be up most of the night babysitting this damn tank now. That yellow guy back at this fish again. This is why I had to pull him out the last time. This is the fish we just put in. This guy was the guy that was messing with him last time. I don't know if it's a female and that's my male. I don't know what's going on. They're both pretty, so it's kind of really hard to tell between the two of these. If one's male and if one's female. But he follows her. They follow. The yellow one follows the light colored one around like a hawk and just was picking and picking and picking. Maybe a boss back now that he was in another tank for 4 days and less stressed out. Some big ones in here now, guys. Heck yeah. This tank's about capped out. It's getting to how I wanted it to be, though. It's looking full. There's fish everywhere. It looks beautiful. I love it. Let's see here. You can get duckweed infest returns. I hate it. You have a good day. Pass out because I haven't been asleep 24 hours because of a tank emergency. Well, hopefully your emergency got situated, and thanks for stopping in. Subscribe, and if you wanted to send me one of those fish, just we'll figure out a way to get a hold of each other. I try to be on at least once a week, so I do have a. You can message me. It's also King SPL on TikTok. I have a Facebook page, King SPL. So you can try to find me on there, Garrison. My King SPL page is a car audio page on Facebook. Feels cool to have some monsters in here now. We got one monster hiding somewhere though, because I only see 1, 2 yellow guys are hiding. Nope, there's one yellow one over there. Top. And one big OB is hiding though. I don't see him anywhere. Excuse me, guys. That's unhealthy. Big OB's hiding down here. So I guess we do have one kind of yellowish one and one orange one of the 2 new ones we got. This guy and this guy right here. They're definitely 2 different shades of color. I'm gonna try to get these stomachs unsunk. fish you see have sunken stomachs like that. I'll feed them about an hour. This guy right here and this guy right here are twinsian, strike wise. Yeah, I could work on your car. If you want to deliver, I don't care. Come check the fish out. There's like one really good one. Yeah, I guess there's two. I got from there. Pretty. Yeah. Oh, they're big. I put them in there, and they're pretty big. Yeah. Except for, yeah, for the most part, yeah. All of them are, yeah. It's pretty cool, and they're big. I put chicken shit back in there last, and I'm trying to look for him right now. I don't know where he's at, but he should be okay in there now, thanks to his other distractions. The jewels are big. They're in there. They're coloring up and down. Yep, the one still looks really bluish green, dark red, and the other one's pretty light colored right now. And they make my other ones look small. Yeah. They all started kind of hanging out. So I put them in there, and they're like, "Oh, you're like me, dude. You're just bigger." Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'll let you go so you can do that. Maybe you got a temperature one. Turn the water on. Okay, here's one. That might work. I think we'll be alright. He put oxygen in those bags, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, them big fish I got from him, they all got sunken bellies. I believe so. I don't want to feed the tank yet until they're in there for about at least an hour. They weren't his, he got them from somebody. Yeah, I think so, yeah. The other ones are looking at the big ones like, dude, what the heck? Yeah, all of them. All the fish are looking at the big ones like, what just happened? Okay. Try to figure that out. Only one fish I'm not seeing, and that's Mr. Scaredy Cat that I had to pull out twice already. I don't see him or where he's hiding at. Hiding behind all the rocks. He won't even try. He's just like, no. I wonder if it's a female. That's a female. She's really insecure. For real. You know, I'm happy we got all these fish. Had fun getting them. Big journey with them too. We didn't lose them. 7-hour trip. That one big OB I got from the guy, the darker one, looks just like one of the ones I have in here already. It's crazy. They're like almost twins. Yeah, there were some big African cichlids though. Alright, I'll be back. Borrow $5 and pay me back. You're funny. Fish fart. There we go, guys. Got a little bit clearer. I did a little reset. Everybody's doing pretty good so far. A lot of the big guys are staying over on this side of the tank for some reason. Seems I think I put enough in there at once to kind of keep it down. Jewels are getting bullied a little bit, but it'll be alright. It's one of the new jewels right there getting chased by the bluefish. That's one of the new jewels right there. The other one's right above them right now. Hopefully they can figure this shit out. No catastrophes tonight, guys. If you have an Acura. Hi, Lucia. A car, I mean. Said it wrong, sorry. Gonna feed these guys in a little bit here. Let's go to my favorite view of the tank now. It's from the side over here. This is my favorite view of the tank. Gotta get them bellies unsunk on them new ones we just got, guys, that we saved. Still paid for them, didn't get them for free, it wasn't a donation, but I got them really cheap, so we just gotta get them bellies fed. So nice having some big ones in there now. Oh, this guy's gonna come back out, guys, from the left here. I think he's testing to see if he's gonna get bullied or not. Nobody's seen him come out yet. Hopefully he'll have a good transition now that I got some other big fish in here. What a chick. Where we chicken?
Hi, Sandy, Andra. There's a couple fish missing in here. That's my yellowtail tie. Nowhere. That sucks. And I got. And I'm pretty sure there's one small piranha missing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the yellowtail's gone unless he found himself a nice home somewhere. I doubt it. But probably. See the carcasses or anything. Let's get it down, just put them there. That sucks the yellowtail kite didn't make it. It's just crazier that I don't see a carcass anywhere from him. I don't feel there's anything really like big enough that could have ate him like that. Piece yellowtail. Sure there's a piranha missing too. Maybe I got all those. I can never see them. It's so hard at this point in time to kind of keep tabs of what's in here and what's not. Stuff comes up missing, it's kind of just is what it is almost at this point. Nothing you can really do. It really does suck about the yellowtail tie though. I really don't think that yellowtail's alive anymore anyway. I'm pretty sure he's gone and they ate his ass. yellowtail kite don't pop up in the next couple of days, it sucks. I think he's gone though, for real. Yeah, I want to see him already. Thanks for all the love, guys. I think I'm about to get off here and call it a night. I'll be back on with the next couple days for sure. Till the next one, guys. King out. Thanks for watching.